Hi, my name is Stacey Brook, and I am the founder and chief advisor at College Essay Advisors. And today I'm going to talk to you about the Common Applications prompt number 7. Prompt number 7 reads, share an essay on any topic of your choice. It can be one you've already written, one that responds to a different prompt, or one of your own design. So it finally happened. For years, we have been sort of using prompt number 1 as topic of your choice light, and we're not exactly sure what inspired the Common App to add an actual topic of your choice. Perhaps it was the Coalition Applications inclusion of a similar choose your own adventure prompt last year, but all I know is that I'm sure students around the world let out a communal exhale when they saw that ultimately the Common Application this year is giving you the opportunity to write about literally whatever you want. So we won't know for sure until the Common App is released whether or not the essay section is going to prompt you to actually insert your own essay question, or whether you might just be able to write what you want without adding a prompt. That said, my instinct tells me that you will probably have to insert an essay question, and even if you don't, it could help you to just sort of work backwards into an essay prompt after you've sort of brainstormed and you decide what you're going to write about. You can think about, well, what question would this be answering? What am I telling admissions, with the story that I've come up with? So I think just to be on the safe side, until we know exactly what format this is going to take in the application itself, I would try to generate an actual prompt that you are going to say you're responding to. Here are some questions for you to consider in addition to all of the other questions we've asked you in our coverage of prompts 1 through 6. What do you want admissions to know about you that they wouldn't glean from your test scores, grades, or teacher recommendations? What are the stories that come up over and over again at the dinner table or in the cafeteria with friends that might reveal something to admissions about who you are and what's important to you? If you had 10 minutes alone in a room with an admissions officer, what would you want to tell them about yourself? And finally, what would you bring to a campus that no one else would or could? Just to give you a few examples of some potential subjects and their related prompts that might be a good fit for prompt number 7. Were you born with a congenital eye defect that literally and metaphorically affects how you see the world? Do you spend 40 minutes each Friday night remotely tutoring students in Cambodia? And how does that affect how you meet out your time and how you value your commitments? Did your parents let your older brother choose your name? What was his inspiration? How has that choice impacted the way you interact with the world around you? And what does your name represent? So while writing about whatever you want sounds good in theory, we often hear from students, and I'm sure you might run into this yourself, that the topic of your choice occasionally makes you feel like you have too much choice and you don't know where to start. And if that's the case, what we recommend is that you use the other 6 prompts as launch points for your inspiration. So definitely take a look at our videos for prompts 1 through 6 for some cues on where you might find those valuable stories. Another helpful tip we have for you is keep a journal. If you start writing down your ideas right now, when you hit that point where you're trying to brainstorm that topic of your choice, it's really nice to have just a collection of thoughts and ideas and brainstorms to look through, so you can start to figure out what are those anecdotes, moments, memories that really rise to the top. So one last tidbit of advice is don't worry too much about having too much to say, having too little to say. Just get it all down, start to brainstorm and get your ideas out there. And as we mentioned before, especially at the very beginning of when we started to break down these prompts for you in the video for prompt number 1, the prompts don't really matter that much. What matters is the story that you want to tell. So if you come up with something that you think admissions is really going to respond to, try to back it into prompts 1 through 6. And then if none of those feel like they're a good fit, prompt 7 is going to be here to catch you. So those are the main tips and tricks we have to offer you for prompt number 7. We hope this was helpful as you approach the golden topic of your choice prompt that we've all been waiting for. As I mentioned a little bit earlier, you can check out our videos for prompts 1 through 6. They're already up on the channel, and they all have tricks and tidbits of information that are going to help you no matter which prompt you choose at the end of the day, so definitely check out the rest of the videos. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to our channel. We have new content coming out regularly. And if you want more where this came from, check out our instructional on-demand video series, College Essay Academy, now available at collegeessayadvisors.com. It will take you from the brainstorming part of the process all the way through the final polish. You can also follow us on social media for more tips, tricks, and free resources. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.